how's that for a heaping pile of run and gun awesomeness? Hey, what's up? This is Kevin from CGR Undertow, and today I'm very excited to be checking out some of the cover art for various Contra games over the years. So these are all of the North American versions of these games. Right now we're looking at the original Contra for NES. It was released in 1987. Man, I can remember picking this up back in the day. Felt like I was about to watch an R-rated movie or something. Definitely has a little bit of a Arnold look-alike. Maybe could that be Stallone over there? But no, that's Bill Reiser and Lance Bean. And they're about to take on Red Falcon, the original Contra. But yeah, super awesome art. And there's the classic flaming sea that would become kind of the icon for the franchise. Here's the next in line. We got Super C. Also keeping with the theme of big muscles, big guns, and crazy looking aliens. And you can see some of there's like one of the weird walker bosses from the game. Yeah, definitely very cool. And here we've got a little Operation C. Yes, this is the first handheld Contra game for the Game Boy, which is also pretty awesome. And it still has Bill Reiser shooting aliens, of course. And this one, maybe one of my favorite games in the series. This is Contra 3, The Alien Wars. This is the first 16-bit Contra game. This is epic. I mean, that's all sorts of carnage happening there. A lot of that's from level 3. You've got the crazy skull boss, all those bugs that try and grab you, even that annoying spinning machine. And then this is Contra Hardcore for the Genesis. The art style in this one definitely isn't as refined as some of the other ones. The prior games had some really beautiful artwork. This one's a little bit more rough. It's kind of more comic booky style. It's still pretty sweet. That gun is crazy. And you've got a really weird robot face. And we'll skip ahead to some of the later versions. Here's the first one for PS2, Contra Shattered Soldier. You still got the Flaming Sea, of course. But definitely looking for a more gritty, kind of mature art style there. It's one of the only Contra games I can think of with a girl on the cover, which is interesting. But this is a pretty sweet game. Not too bad. And then after Shattered Soldier, they kind of went back into some 3D experimentalism with Neo Contra, which actually has a really cool cover art. It's kind of a anime comic book style, definitely very, very flashy. And finally, one more little tiny one. I don't have the box for me with this today, but there's Contra 4. Of course, the Flaming Sea, another return to glorious side-scrolling action. This is an excellent game. Lots of fan service for Contra fans. You might notice I skipped over a few of them. Contra Force for the NES, which was actually another random game that they kind of slapped the Contra name onto. Wasn't a big fan of that one. And of course the two 3D games that were made for the PlayStation 1. Avoid those at all costs. But there's also a couple of newer Contra games that were download only, so there's no cover art. But there's Contra Rebirth for the WiiWare service and Hardcore Uprising for Xbox Live Arcade. Definitely recommend both of those games too. I've already reviewed a few of these games for Undertow, but keep an eye out. There's a couple I haven't gotten to yet. I'm going to try and do that soon. So check out the channel in the coming days for more Contra awesomeness.